Morning guys, so guess what? I've woken up and I'm ill again. Like, I don't know how many times I can get ill in like a 2-month period, but I'm ill again. I've got a cold this time, so it's not too bad, but it's just freaking annoying the fact that I keep getting ill all the time. It gets in the way of my training, it gets in the way of everything I'm doing at the weekend, and it just generally makes me feel like shit, so not cool. Not cool. Anyways, today might be a bit of a short one. I'm probably going to attach a physique update in this as well to keep you updated with how my body's changing and what's going on with that. But I'm going to do today, I don't really have it on the list, but I've had a fair few questions about it recently and I thought it'd be a really good one to get out there. So a lot of people have been asking me about my resistance bands. A lot of people have been asking as well about how they can use them at home or just in the gym, mainly for legs and glutes and stuff like that. So I thought be a really good one to get out there to show you guys my favourite moves with resistance bands in terms of using them for your glutes and your legs. I've done one previously in another video which shows you like a full body workout. I think it's when I went to Tenerife. It's one of my first ever videos and it does arms and back and shoulders and things like that as well. So I won't include any of that because I feel those moves are still exactly as they were. Like, nothing's really changed on that part. But in terms of legs and glutes, I've got a few new ones that I think would be interesting to show you guys. So I'm going to get on and do my workout today, even though I feel like shit. I'm not going to go heavy, so I'm just going to keep it relatively light. And then at the end of it, as a burnout, I'll do these exercises and I'll film them and maybe do an overhead commentary as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and I'll see you in a little bit.
Most beautiful things in life are made of many tiny but individually brilliant pieces. Packaging sounds nice and cheap, but that's a really hard thing outside. And that's true, the whole opposite. Isn't it beautiful?
Okay, so 70 kg went down and it was actually alright. I didn't feel too bad. Even though I've got the cold, it should be okay to try and up my weight again. I'm possibly going to up it by 2.5 a side, so I'm going to try 75 kg. And if that goes okay, I might try and push for the 80 and just do 2 more sets of that. It's a little bit annoying that I'm always getting ill because I never feel like I'm really progressing. Like, I'm getting these good weights in and then I get sick and then I have to knock it down again. But we're just going to see how it goes and just roll with it, so yeah. Okay, so I managed to smash 75 kg out of the park. Don't really know how I'm doing. Feeling a bit lightheaded, but I'm going to go for 80 kg now, which is what I did last weekend for 5 sets of 3. But I'm only going to do 2 sets and I'm going to do 3 reps. And then I'm just going to move on to some lighter stuff.
Do you want to swap? X6 that was sick, wasn't it?
Hi guys, so I'm back with another commentary.
Another one.
I know I might be getting a bit irritating by doing these now. If they are getting a bit irritating, then just let me know in the comment section below. The only reason I'm doing another commentary for this video is I filmed all of these exercises. I watched the video back and I was just like, I don't know, if you haven't done any of these before, I think it'd be really beneficial if I could explain over the top what muscles it should be targeting. I know it's supposed to be targeting the glutes, but like where it should be targeting, what you should be feeling, what you should be looking for, extra tips and things to go along with it. I'm going to insert a clip before doing that just to show you guys doing 10 wide grip pull-ups. Oh my god, it's been my goal for so long to be able to do 10, like ever since I started my fitness journey, to be able to do 10 pull-ups has been a massive goal. I never thought I'd be smashing it now. I thought even with Jack I probably wouldn't get to 10 because I've always found them so difficult. So about 2 weeks ago I managed to hit 7 wide grip pull-ups, although it was a real struggle for me, and this weekend I was just like, you know what? It may be leg day, but I'm going to try and hit 10. And the last few reps are a little bit pathetic, I'm not going to lie, but the fact that I could basically just about do 10 is massive. And to think I'm not even halfway through my program with Jack yet. Where am I going to be in the next half and at the end of this program? Who knows? Maybe I'm going to be doing weighted ones. I'm just really excited to see. Start with, I've got the band just above my knees and I'm doing curtsy squats here, or curtsy lunges if you like. So I'm basically doing a normal kind of lunge, but I'm doing back to the side behind me, so bringing my foot back here, and what that will do is target the outside of your glutes, especially with the band as well. That's going to add some added resistance and time under tension for your glutes, and you should really feel in that area. Just make sure that your upper part of your body is staying straight forward and you're just putting your leg behind you slightly, and that will really hit the outside of your glutes. So just moving on to some jumping squats. Nothing really crazy going on here apart from I've got the resistance band on. I really like jumping squats. It's another really good way to target your glutes, and because it's that explosive kind of movement, it's just a different type of training style. So I definitely incorporate those as like a finisher or maybe even a warm-up as well, and obviously the band just gives that extra burn to the outside of your glutes as well. So I'm moving on to some step up lunges. Again, I've got the band in the same place. This is targeting both sides of the glutes but in different places. So make sure you're pushing through your heel on the elevated heel, and then when you're kicking back, really squeeze the top of your glutes. That's a really, really good one. Again, just make sure, be careful with the band because it's quite stretched out in front of you because you're up there. Sometimes it can like ping up into the center of your body, so just be a little bit aware of that. But again, really, really good one. Just make sure you're pushing through the heel of your foot. This is just like a staple simple one. You've probably seen it absolutely everywhere. So it's just some straight leg kickbacks, except I'm moving it from side to side, so I'm hitting the outer part of my glute with it. Just make sure you're really squeezing the glute when you're coming up in that movement, and just keep that tension going. And then the last one I'm just doing here is just like the donkey kickbacks. It's where you bring your knee back into that 90-degree angle and then squeeze it out back behind you again. This one's here, I think the name of them's called like a fire hydrant, but I don't really get why it's called that. But I'm bringing my leg in that 90-degree angle out to the side, and it's really hitting that outer part of the glute again, especially with the resistance band on. So this is a great one to kind of superset with the previous exercise because you're still on the bench if you like. So if you're looking for a really great finisher, do the previous exercise and this one no break for as many reps as you possibly can. One thing to note with these exercises is because I'm just my face. because I'm just using the band and not a lot of weight. Keep your reps relatively high, so I would maybe stick in a rep range of 20 to maybe even 30 reps and choose 3 of these exercises and kind of superset them, take a few minutes break and then go for it again, and just do as many reps as you can. And if you're doing it as a finisher, do it until failure as well. That is a really, really good one. So these ones are one of my favourites. It's like the abductor machine but just with the resistance band, so if you're at home and you don't have machines or unable to get to the gym, it's a really good replica of the abductor machine as well. So just another variation of the lunge. I'm doing a backward lunge here and then bringing my knee up and squeezing the other glute as I bring it up, and just falling back down again into the lunge. So just another really good variation of the lunge. So this is just another variation again, and instead I'm doing the lunge here and I'm staying in a static position and just kicking my leg back and squeezing the glute as well. So you could initially superset the previous exercise and this one quite easily together as a really good finisher. So these ones I actually do quite consistently at the moment as a warm-up for my days when I'm doing leg days and I want to engage my glutes a little bit, and I kind of just walk as far down as I can and back again. It's basically just pulsing lunges, so you're doing a slightly wider one as you walk out, coming back again into a slightly narrow stance and squatting down again. And this is basically again just targeting the outside of your glutes, because you've got that resistance band. Time under tension for the outside of your glutes is really good, and you get a really, really good burn with this one. This one has always been one of my favourites. You don't have to use a resistance band for this, but I just like that added challenge. I don't really know what the name of this is, I kind of just made it up. But again, it's just lying on a bench, go right to the end of the bench, put your hips on the end and kind of hinge from that and squeeze your glutes at the top. So I've always really loved this one. Obviously with the band as well, it's just a little bit harder. So the last one I'm doing here is a staple for me. I do these actually as a drop set on my hip thrust anyway that I do. So I do like a weighted hip thrust set and then I'll do an unweighted just with the band as a burnout. When you're doing these, keep your toes apart, your legs quite wide. I'm just showing you here, don't ever put your head all the way back. Keep your spine neutral and keep looking ahead of you. I know you get tired, but just don't lean your head back. It might cause you some lower back issues as well. So just finishing off with a physique update that I'll quickly show you, and then this will be the end of the video. So really hope you've enjoyed it so far. Let me know below if you try any of these, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We are officially all alone. Kind of creepy, but it's a really small gym and it's Saturday and they've closed now, but I'm 24 hours, so hence why I'm still here. So I'm exhausted now. I haven't done a band session just like that in ages and I'm absolutely dead. It's almost like a form of cardio, so if you're looking for ways like home workouts and things to kind of shed a few pounds and do like a HIIT workout, something, incorporate the resistance bands. They're amazing. I cannot stop like talking about resistance bands enough. Like when people email me and they're like, oh, what can I do if I'm traveling? What can I do at home? What can I do to step up my workouts? Resistance bands. What I would say is I go buy mine from eBay. I buy them cheap. I look for ones that are £20 and upwards in resistance, because you can get ones that are super duper light, so they won't really make that much of a challenge for you. So try and go £20 or above worth of resistance. Make sure it's the small ones, not the long ones. So I'll show you what size I've got. So it's this size. Really small, and the position I had it in for the whole time in that workout was just above my knees, which for me find the best place to try and get that mind to muscle connection in my glutes and really feel it in the outside of my glutes. And the whole point of the resistance band is, well, it's just add a bit of resistance to your training. If you've got it constantly keeping your glutes under tension, then you're going to burn out your glutes. So whatever exercises that you're doing, put a resistance band around it. It won't work for everything. There's sometimes where I put it on and I start doing something and it gets in the way and I'm like flicking it and stuff, and it's like, or it kind of like snaps back and like goes right up my legs to my stomach, and everyone's looking at me like, and I'm like, so yeah, just be careful with it, but try and incorporate as much as possible. And for home workouts it is, and traveling it is. Yes. So good. So freaking good. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here and enjoy the pizza and a film. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions about the resistance bands, if I've left anything out, leave a comment below. But I will see you guys in the next video. Morning guys, so guess what? I've woken up and I'm ill again. Like, I don't know how many times I can get ill in like a 2-month period, but I'm ill again. I've got a cold this time, so it's not too bad, but it's just freaking annoying the fact that I keep getting ill all the time. It gets in the way of my training, it gets in the way of everything I'm doing at the weekend, and it just generally makes me feel like shit, so not cool, not cool. Anyways, today might be a bit of a short one. I'm probably going to attach a physique update in this as well to keep you updated with how my body's changing and what's going on with that. But I'm going to do today, I don't really have it on the list, but I've had a fair few questions about it recently and I thought it'd be a really good one to get out there. So a lot of people have been asking me about my resistance bands. A lot of people have been asking as well about how they can use them at home or just in the gym, mainly for legs and glutes and stuff like that. So I thought be a really good one to get out there to show you guys my favourite moves with resistance bands in terms of using them for your glutes and your legs. I've done one previously in another video which shows you like a full body workout. I think it's when I went to Tenerife. It's one of my first ever videos, and it does arms and back and shoulders and things like that as well. So I won't include any of that because I feel those moves are still exactly as they were. Like, nothing's really changed on that part. But in terms of legs and glutes, I've got a few new ones that I think would be interesting to show you guys. So I'm going to get on and do my workout today.